guys, it's Becca here with American Canine Coach. Today I just want to talk to you about what we call the 3Ds in dog training. So that's distance, duration, and distraction. And these are so important for especially our board and train program where we're getting that advanced training done out in public settings and that kind of thing. So distance means whenever you ask your dog to do a command, whether it's a sit, a down, a place, how far you can get away from your dog before they break, right? And that's where the threshold work comes in when we do these programs. So it's really important that the dog understands that they got to hold whatever command they're doing, even if you're getting farther away from them. And a lot of times it's a big distraction as well because they want to be around their owner. So not to get the two confused, it can be a distraction, but they're also more likely to break the command the further away that you go. So it's really important to build up, maybe you just get a couple steps away at first when they're on place or they're in a down, and that's okay. If they break on that third step, we're gonna go back to those 2 steps. And that's because we want to set the dog up to succeed. And then boom, yes, praise, reward, give them a break when they do the 2 steps, and then we're gonna try that 3 step again. So it's all about repetitions. That's distance. Duration is how long they can hold the command. So this is where we call it passive training. So if I'm sitting down and just watching a show or reading a book, I may have a dog on place and I want them to hold that place for maybe an hour or 2 hours while I'm not just sitting and reading at first, so that way I can keep an eye on them and make sure that they stay, but eventually I'm going to start doing chores. And that's what our board and train program looks like. So if I have the dog on place in that other room where I can still visibly see them and go do some dishes, they understand that they got to hold that. But again, we're working up to that. So we have distance, duration, and then distraction, which again, both of those things can be distractions whenever you get far away from the dog. But other distractions can be bringing the dog out in public. So if there's other dogs around at the park or birds or rabbits or whatever it is, the dog has to learn to hold that down or hold that place or stay in that heel no matter what's going on around them. And that's super important for, again, building up your relationship with your dog.